if you're not garage selling before the sun's up, then you're just not doing it right. I've said in the past that I wasn't going to do this ever again. I was too old, but I stayed up all night. I didn't go to bed, and it's because there was about 70 garage sale postings online compared to the last couple weeks where there's been like 5 or 10. So I decided to stay up all night. There was a sale actually posted for 6 o'clock in the morning. It was a community sale. It turned out to be like a fucking little teeny ass trailer park sale. Not worth it at all, unfortunately. All old people stuff. So now I'm thinking I'm going to go get some breakfast, and then once the sun's up, well, the other sales should start. The sun's up at least now. I've been to 2 garage sales, nothing. It is a lot colder now than it was like an hour and a half ago when I first left the house. I think it's because the wind picked up and it just feels really, really cold. But I'm gonna keep going. I do have one person that I'm meeting up with who basically I got hooked up through someone on YouTube, and they said, hey, there's someone that's gonna be having a garage sale in your area. They're gonna have a bunch of game related stuff. Would you be interested? I got in contact with the person that was gonna have the sale and was able to get them to meet up with me. So at least I have one thing hopefully happening for sure. And then around 10 o'clock, there's a sale that just said like systems, games, electronics. I'm assuming the word system and game next to each other means video games, but who knows? It could be stereo systems and fucking board games. So I'll cross my fingers on that one. All right, let me give you an update on the day so far. I drove around for about 3 hours, went to maybe about 15, 20 garage sales. Only one of the sales had anything. There was 3 DS games, and there were 3 DS games, not 3DS games. $5 for the 3 of them, great deal. They're on the floor back there somewhere. I just left a garage sale that was back over there. Can't see it. Oh, right over there. That I picked up 2 PSP games. They were $4 each. Right across the street at this house a few weeks ago, actually before Christmas maybe? Yeah, before Christmas, me and my friend Frank got a bunch of like really good games at this house, some Dreamcast stuff. He got Conquer Live and Reloaded on the Xbox for really, really cheap. So this little area right here has been good for game finds at garage sales, but I just met up with the guy that I told you I was going to meet up with, and I got all that stuff. There's a big old box right there full of stuff, and I'll gently just show you at least the cloud that goes on the motorcycle that's sitting over here. It's super delicate, so it's literally just sitting in the fucking seat. But I also, a surprise meetup, a guy called me who I hadn't spoken with for like 4 months, and he ended up having quite a few systems. I'll tell you that story when I get back to the house. I have had 0 sleep. I'm going to go take at least a decent nap, and then I will talk with you all later after I sleep. Alright guys, I'm home. I've had my nap, and I'm sitting funky on my couch because I am surrounded by shit. It's a big mess in here, and I'll try to show it to you in some sort of order. Really, there was very few actual like pickups, so it should be pretty easy. I mean, I already showed you those 2 PSP games I got for $4 a piece. And fuck! The 3DS games, like, they're not in here. Mario 64, Pokemon Pearl, and one other one. Oh, Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. So, those are the 3 DS games I got. Woohoo. Now, for the stuff that I got from, like, the surprise phone call from the guy I haven't talked to in, like, 4 months, it was some handheld systems. We got a black DSi, no charger, and I didn't even check to see if there was... Hey, there is! There's an SD card inside. It's a 2 gigabyte SD card, so interesting. And then I also got a PSP 3000, silver model. I also had gotten a 1000 model from him in decent shape. Don't have that anymore, which I'll tell you why in a second. And, oh, there it is. Then I got also a 2000 model, a black one, that needs cleaning really bad. It is very sticky. I can't remember if I just told you, there's a 1 gig card and a 4 gig card for the PSPs. Can't remember which PSP had which one in it. There was 2 PSP chargers, 3 PSPs total. One of them, one of them, the 1000 model, I traded, and I also traded a gray N64 controller to my local game shop and got a few things. I got this color I did not have for my collection, the see-through neon green, I think it's lime green, I can't remember the actual color for that, my bad. But I got that, copy of a Turok 2 on the Game Boy Color, and Tulip, a very weird-ass game for the PS2, where you find the girl of your dreams and you want to kiss her and follow around town. Very odd game. My friend bought that many years ago, and I played it at his house for like an hour, and that was probably at least 6 or 7 years ago, and I really haven't seen it since, so I decided to pick it up. It's like $15, $20 game now. And then sorry, I kind of threw that in the middle there, but also with that PSP and the DS stuff, I picked up an N64 that came with the one gray controller and a red controller. All of that stuff I got from him, the 4 handhelds, the N64, and this 4 gigabyte Xbox 360, which came with all of its cables and a pretty shitty controller. All that was $100. There were 2 DS Lite chargers, and then the 2 PSP chargers. So that was all $100 for that. And then I got, okay, I guess I'll just show you the major pickup I got from the guy who we were going to meet up, who I want to say thank you to, a fellow YouTuber. I don't know if you want me to say your name or what, so I'll just say thank you, Clay, for hooking us up. All of these pickups I got, besides the couple things I got at the game store, obviously, were all garage sale related. The systems, he gave me a phone call, and I didn't think he was actually going to have like a garage sale at first. But when I got to his house, his mom or somebody had a bunch of stuff out in their yard for sale, and all these systems were inside the house. I don't know if he was actually going to put them out for sale or what, but I ended up buying pretty much all of them. There was a couple systems I didn't buy that were in really rough shape, but so that was garage sale related. And then this big box of crap was going to be for sale at a garage sale. I don't know if it was going to be like next weekend or the week after that, but I got lucky and was able to get, in touch with the guy before he put it out all for sale at his garage sale. So this is still garage sale related. I'm going to run through it. It's a big random box of randomness. Final Fantasy V, Game Boy Advance, complete. A copy of Dragon Warrior, complete. I have all the stuff out because I'm going to check it with my copy to see if the manual's in better condition or what. We have, let's see, Final Fantasy II. We have a Japanese Final Fantasy III complete in the box. I really don't do anything with Japanese stuff, but it's still pretty cool that to have a copy of that complete in box. We have South Park on the N64 complete. That fucking South Park, the new South Park game needs to come out and stop being delayed. WrestleMania Challenge, fantastic game right here, complete in box. Jesus, look at Andre and Macho. Kind of scary. Poor Macho. He actually died not even 40 minutes away, not even that, 30 minutes away from my house in a car accident. Zoom, complete on Genesis. Pretty sweet Atlas title that I actually did not own. Rockin' Cats, it's a really nice label. Platformer, side-scroller game. You get a punch gun. You play as a cat and you can punch, you pull the trigger and there's a fist comes out of the gun. Interesting. We have complete Zelda 2, Adventure of Link. A manual or a strategy guide for Phantom Hourglass. Got Dick Tracy. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is just box and cart only. Ninja Gaiden is box and cart only. I'll go ahead and mention this now. I'll throw this in there. All this stuff I'm showing you came from a guy who is in a band that does music or video game related songs. They sort of do their own like twist on them. Some of them have lyrics, some of them are just instrumental. They're called Random Encounter. He gave me a copy of their CD. The CD is called Let Me Tell You a Story. And the accordion player of all band members, the accordion player sold me all this stuff. And he wanted me to say his band name is Careless. So thank you, man, for this purchase. And I will get back to that. But yeah, it's actually a cool CD. I listened to about half of it while driving around. So check it out. Look him up online. Random Encounter if you're into video game related music. I got some figurines from him. This Eunice statue. And funny thing is, my friend Frank at a few garage sales ago, a few weeks ago, he picked up this same figurine from a friend of mine. So that was just a weird coincidence. Tifa, Aerith or Ares, and Barrett, all loose figures. I own all three of those, so those will be for Frank if he wants them. I'm just going to turn the camera and sort of point it down over here. On this table, there's some Final Fantasy Tactics figures that I actually did not own, and like a random Vincent figure. And then I kind of showed you in the car, the Cloud on the motorcycle I'm not touching because it's a very fragile resin statue, and it's basically plastic glass and fucking breaks when you breathe on it. But it is complete and in pretty damn good condition. There was like one little broken piece I had to glue back on, but you can't even tell now. And is there anything else on the floor? No? Okay. We have side pockets with the manual. I told you guys, a very random lot of stuff. Some really great things, some not so great things. A copy of Fire Emblem on the GameCube. No manual, but it does have the extra paperwork, and the disc is in good shape. This was actually shrink-wrapped from Blockbuster. I guess they sold it, obviously, at one time after a rental or something. Metroid Other M. I don't know if I'm going to show you everything in this box, because some of it's just not interesting at all. I mean, it's sort of basic crap. I'll just show you the boxed items, and I guess some of the more cooler games. Prince of Persia Battles. Don't own this game myself. I might end up keeping it. It's sort of like a weird strategy card battle game. I've never played it. We got Colony Wars on the PlayStation, Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver, a Resident Evil Survivor with no manual, Treasures of the Deep, Chocobo's Dungeon 2, all that sort of... There's like some random PS3 games like Bioshock 2, Grand Theft Auto 4, Duke Nukem Forever. We got Metroid Prime 2 Echoes and a Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. There's a few more Super Nintendo games in the box. We got Bugs Bunny Rabbit Rampage. That one's complete. And Lester the Molester. I mean, no. Lester the Unlikely. You play as a nerd that goes on an adventure. Awesome. And some Genesis titled Mutant League Football. He actually had a boxed copy, and I was kind of hoping to get that, but a card alone is okay still. Micro Machines. I have some cheating devices here. A Game Shark for the N64. A PlayStation Game Shark. And there's a Game Genie around here somewhere for the Super Nintendo. I don't know where it went. It disappeared. Oh, shit. Duke Nukem 0 Hour on the 64. What's that? Oh, that's the... We have Lion King. Yep, glare on the Genesis. And Resident Evil Outbreak File 2. There's a Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 in here. And the rest are sort of just basic. I mean, there's the Game Genie. The rest aren't anything super, super amazing down there. But overall, like I said, a good mixture, a good haul of stuff. For the statues, the figures, all of the games, I paid $200. Not, you know, a super, super amazing find, but when you just sort of piece it out for, you know, the price of everything, it's it's not very much at all. There's at least 50, over 50 games in this box. And that cloud statue alone is a pretty expensive one. It would have been great if it had the original box, but still to be complete, you know, and not like shattered or cracked in half, it's a pretty hard one to find. So I guess that is it for... Oh wait, I can't remember if I showed that. Dragon Ball Z Shin Budokai. This actually was with the PSP systems and stuff I got. He actually dug that out of his closet, and this was a little bit harder of a PSP game to find. So that was pretty cool. Now, what I'm going to do, like I promised on this last episode of Video Game Sellers, I'm going to put a few items up for sale right now, sale or trade, to you guys. And I'm going to go over the rules real quick. Basically, I only accept payment through PayPal. You're going to send your request. So if you see something you want that I'm about to show you, then you're going to send your request to videogamesellers@hotmail.com. That'll be in the link below. I only ship in the United States or Canada. Shipping is about to go up yet again, so it's just getting shittier and shittier. So even to Canada people, just so you know, the shipping's about to be even more expensive, so it sucks. But I'm going to put a list of the stuff I'm looking for trade-wise at the end of this video, so you can see a few of the things that I'm personally looking for. If you do not see something on my trade list that I'm looking for, it's not necessarily that I won't do a trade with you. It's just, if it's stuff that I'm not really looking for, then I'm going to, like, either sell or then trade off again. Then it has to be, like, a pretty decent trade. Like, it can't be, like, an equal, or completely, like, oh, here, a Pokemon game for a Pokemon game, because I don't collect Pokemon. But also, I'll let you know that if you have anything, if you don't see anything you want, and you don't see anything that you have on my list, though, but you do have some shit you want to get rid of, or you want to make some, you know, make a sale on, send me a message with anything you have for sale at the time, and I'll see if maybe we can work out a deal. Maybe I do have something trade-wise that I'm not showing you right now, or maybe I'll just buy it from you. So, enough rambling. Like I said, I'm going to show you a few items right now, just a handful of stuff that is available for sale or trade right now, and send me a message at videogamesellers@hotmail.com if you're interested. The complete copy of Zelda 2 Adventures of Link. Game cartridge is in great shape. Manual is in good condition. The box is not crushed or anything, but definitely has some edge wear, as you can see. And this is the classic series, so that means it's the gray cart, which the gray carts of the first and second Zelda are actually less common than the gold carts. There were less of these made, so a little harder to find. Doesn't necessarily make it, you know, super expensive or anything, but that I wanted to... Oh, yeah, the copy of Final Fantasy II for the Super Nintendo. The box copy of the Final Fantasy II is actually in really nice shape. The label's really good on it. Nothing wrong with the cart. The Final Fantasy III in the box. Cart's good. Actually has all its little paperwork and manual. Manual has like a few little bent edges. The box is worn. I believe it's missing one of its tabs, like the little dog ear tabs. And it's definitely a little wrinkled and worn, but it's not like ripped in half or, you know, stained really, really badly. It's just well worn. What else? Oh, yep. I wanted to put the copy of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance up. This one, like I said, does not have the manual. Besides that, I mean, it's in good shape. The disc was in very good condition. I mean, a few minor little marks on it, but nothing deep. So that is available. And I think that is it for right now. That'll be all. Oh, wait, and I'll do one more. I'll do just sort of a couple random things. The Mutant League Football I'm not going to keep, so if you're interested, let me know. And we will do the Bugs Bunny Rabbit Rampage complete in box. And the manual is in really nice shape for this. The cart has a really nice label, and the front of the cart is in good condition. The back has some of that like weird discoloration, like staining, but you can always just swap out the back to it. But the front side's what's important, and it's in a very nice shape. And let's see. That's it. Alright, so any of those items, let me know. And then right after I'm done talking, it'll be the stuff that I am currently looking for my collection for trade-wise. So let me know, guys. And as always, please thumbs up the video if you don't mind. Pretty decent haul today. Unfortunately, I think the cold weather scared a lot of the garage sale people from actually opening up and doing their garage sales. But it was not a bust by any means. I got some stuff for my collection. I got some stuff to sell or trade to you guys. So all in all, good day. Thumbs up. Thank you. Talk to you all later. Peace.